What's going on, everybody? It's Game Unboxing Reviews here, and welcome back to another LEGO DC Supervillains news update. So in today's video, we're going to be talking all about the newly confirmed playable characters. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so first off, let's talk about the game's voice cast. Now, we only know of 3 confirmed voice actors that are part of this game's voice cast so far, and they're all no strangers to LEGO DC video games. So first up, we have Tara Strong, who will of course be reprising her role as Harley Quinn. Now, it was pretty obvious that Tara was voicing Harley in the game's announcement trailer. I mean, when I think of Harley Quinn, I always think of Tara Strong, so her take on the character is instantly recognizable, but it's still nice to get a confirmation. Now, another voice actress that will be part of the game's voice cast is Erica Luttrell, and she will be reprising her role as Cheetah, as she of course played the character in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, but also the recently released DC Comics themed fighting game Injustice 2. Now, as well as Tara and Erica, another voice actor that will feature in LEGO DC Supervillains is the legendary Colin C Brown, and he will of course be reprising his role as Lex Luthor, a character that he has brilliantly voiced several times over the years, both in LEGO video games, DC animated movies, TV shows, and much more. However, there is one more voice actor, but we don't actually know who they are. All we know is that they will have an instantly recognizable voice, and that they will be voicing the Joker, which is interesting because we hear Christopher Corey Smith reprise his role as the character in the game's announcement trailer. So does this mean that someone else will be voicing the Clown Prince of Crime this time around? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Lastly, of course, we need to talk about all of the newly confirmed playable characters. So first off, while it was extremely obvious that these characters will be playable, it's still great to actually see them in-game. So we've got Cyborg, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Superman, Aquaman, Batman, and The Flash, which together make the Justice League. And they look really awesome in this game. I mean, I really like it when they change up the designs a little bit. For instance, Batman's minifigure design is inspired by his new DC Rebirth costume, which looks awesome. And I particularly love the bright and colourful, classic-looking new Superman minifigure design. It's just great to see that he also has red boots this time as well. But more importantly, he actually has the yellow Superman symbol on the cape, which is really cool. And to me, seems like a really nice homage to Christopher Reeve's iconic take on the Man of Steel. Let's hope that Superman's ability to jump into a phone booth and change into Clark Kent from LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham returns in this game, because it would be really fitting if the game's version of Clark Kent is also inspired by Christopher Reeve. Alright, so we knew that the Justice League were going to be in the game, that much was obvious, but what about characters that we weren't expecting? Well, one villain that will be playable is Metallo, and in this game, he has his DC Rebirth design. Lots of DC Rebirth designs in this game, and I've got to say, they look extremely awesome, especially Metallo here. I mean, he just looks really, really cool. Can't wait to see what powers and abilities that he'll have, and it'll be interesting to see if he's actually a playable character in the main story campaign. Now, a few other characters were confirmed but weren't actually shown, and one of those characters was the Red Lantern Cat known as Dex-Starr. So that's Hal Jordan as the Green Lantern, Harold Jordan as Power Ring from Earth 3, Sinestro, and now Dex-Starr. Great to see that we should be getting plenty of Lantern characters in this game, because they were definitely some of my favourite characters from LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. Hopefully the Black Hand and Kal Rayner as the White Lantern will also return. But going back to Dex-Starr, you've got to think, with this character in the game, surely Atrocitus can't be far behind. But of course, we will just have to wait and see. Now, this next character is what I'd call a seriously deep cut, and will actually feature in a boss battle in the game. And she is a new god called Granny Goodness. Now, let me tell you right now, don't let that name fool you, because she is definitely not a nice lady. Her job is to basically take children into her orphanage and raise them to become some of the most fearsome warriors for Darkseid's forces on his planet known as Apocalypse. Now, some of the young warriors that Granny Goodness trained grew up to become an all-female military unit known as the Female Furies, led by Granny herself, and they have been confirmed to feature in this game, which is very exciting news. However, like all teams in DC Comics, members have left and other characters have joined the team, so really I can't say for sure which characters from from the Female Furies will actually be in the game. But if I had to guess, then I'd say that we'll probably see the original members, those of course being Bernadeth, Big Barda, Lashina, Mad Harriet, and Stompa. And last but most certainly not least, we have one final character to talk about. So during the recently showcased cutscene, we see a billboard that says it came from Krypton, and if you look closer, you'll see none other than the Superman villain known as Doomsday. Now, while this is just an in-game billboard, it's worth mentioning that I've never known a LEGO superhero video game to feature an in-game billboard with a character that isn't even playable. So with villains being the focus in this game, I'm pretty certain that Doomsday will definitely be one of many playable villains in this game. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Lots of brand new character reveals there. However, I know a lot of you were expecting more from LEGO DC supervillains yesterday, so definitely stay tuned for Wednesday, because Arthur Parsons has promised that we'll be seeing lots from the game tomorrow, which is very exciting. Anyway guys, as always, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.